Welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your girl Kaye Lanhi, also known as Kay, and we're kicking off another video, guys. If this is your first time here, hey, hello, how are you? What have you been up to? I'm so glad that you stopped through. Hope that you stay. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with everyone you know, and I do mean everyone. And for all my returning subscribers, bring it in. Woo! I needed that hug, y'all, because it's been a minute. Anyway, I got to give you some news you can use. This news you can use benefits you as well because you got an opportunity to get a free product. So, this company, Lady, gifted me some yoga leggings. Now, I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was skeptical because I get emails all the time. But some said, let me see what they're talking about. Came super fast, like Prime, 2-day shipping, and I absolutely love them, y'all. I absolutely love them. I already took the liberty of opening them, and these are the yoga leggings. Now, I know at first you're probably saying, it's giving shapewear, but give me your hand. Let me hold you through it. First of all, when I'm talking about it, I'm going to show me with them on here on the side. They're high waist. This doesn't flip down. They're high waist. This doesn't flip down and move, on which I love. It stays fit to your body. I will say in leggings, I normally wear a large, and they sent the extra large, which I can appreciate because it fits perfect. It has a little light scrunch booty for the lift. You know, my favorite part is that it got pockets. They're tall girl friendly, perfect for working out. You could do squats, they don't move, sit-ups. You could do your whole routine and it doesn't move. That's what I love. My favorite thing about this is that it is breathable, dry fast, high-waisted, tummy control, backstring, hip lift, deep size pockets, and it makes you look slim. So anything that's gonna make you look slim, baby, I absolutely love it. Now, because I love y'all, you have to, because I love, the reason why I also wanted to show you these leggings is because Lady was so kind to not just send me some leggings, they want to send you guys some too. Comment if you are interested in these leggings. Just comment this emoji right here in the comments, and then you have to DM me on Instagram. Once you DM me on Instagram, I send you the link, I send you the code, and you're able to get your free leggings. They only have 10 pair though, y'all. So it's the first 10 people to get the leggings. So I'm super excited to see who's interested. I will say this, make sure that you size up just one, even if it's a half a size, just for comfort and to make sure that they don't slide or what have you, to get the full effect of the legging. So y'all, now that we done got that, now that I done gave you some news that you can use, let's jump into this video. Hey y'all, we're back with another chit chat. Sit down, y'all know y'all in this space where I'm either showing you something or we talking about something. Tonight, we have my little assistant. Tonight, my assistant is my new little refresher, y'all. The lemonade and tonic water. Both of them are 0 sugar with a splash of lime juice. That's what we're drinking tonight to get us through. I'm not going to hold you guys too long. So for those who don't know or may not have heard or not sure, we're in cuffing season. Cuffing season tends to start the last quarter of the year, and it can go up to like February 13th. You know, right before Valentine's Day. Cuffing season is when you get those hey big head texts, I miss you, or a song, text messages and stuff like that. And depending on where you are mentally, and this is at any age, this ain't just over at 50, this is at any age. Depending on where you are mentally, you might fall for it. Cuffing season can be good or bad. If it's someone that you have not talked to in a while or whatever, their intentions is to cuff. 90% of the time, I can't say all the time, so I could just be checking on you. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But in most cases, it's because they want to cuff. If you already in a relationship, you ain't got this problem. Dad, let's dab, cause baby, you don't have this problem. But for us singles, I want you to beware of cuffing season. And sometimes we're in the mindset of if you dealt with trauma in the past, normally this time of year could also kick in seasonal depression. And if you're going through seasonal depression, the cuffing season, the hey big heads, the attention from that can be welcoming. But I'll say this. We're all grown. You're going to do what you want to do regardless of what I say or not say. Just be sure. Put them to the test. Don't just... You look at the actions of that person. Don't just listen to the words. Because, baby, let me tell you something. Words can be like music. It could either be a one-hit wonder, or it could sound so good that it feels good and that it makes you think that it's something that it's not. Just be careful out there. That's just a word from your big sister Almighty over here. Your auntie, or whatever you want to call you, because the whole auntie term doesn't bother me. Your auntie, whatever you want to call me. Just be careful. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is I had a friend to call me. And he, again, I'm the one they plug into. He was complaining about his girl. He comes to me because his girl and me are around the same age. And so she's going through the change. And he doesn't understand that. And he basically, in so many words, feel like, well, let me say how I received it, because he may not have meant it that way. But it came across to me like he didn't sign up for this. And so that's why I wanted to come and talk to y'all about it and see what y'all think. Like I told him on several occasions, menopause is called a change for a reason. We're going through these changes. Like I am having a hot flash right before your eyes, per use. We're going through all these different changes and not knowing why our body is doing this, not wondering why we're having these thoughts, wondering why the hell we sweating like crazy, while we do all this and still have to work, still have to be all we can be for you, kids, grandkids, and all that, while trying to figure it out ourselves out and feeling like nobody understands. So for you, and you have the cheat code, you're coming to me and I'm telling you this thing. So when he said, sometimes I just feel like that's an excuse, I clutched my entire pearls. And then I tried to decide if I was going to hang up the phone and block his number after that. But I said, you know what? I'm going to go in with kid gloves. Because everybody not where you at, Kay, mentally. So I said, I don't know your girl to know if she's using it as an excuse or not. I don't know her. I can't say that. But if you list me some of the things that she's saying, I can tell you if that's part of menopause. Now, if she happens to use these things to get what she wants for you, I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know that. I would never know that, even if I'm standing in front of both of you guys. I don't know if people are using menopause to get away with things. I would never be able to know that, and you won't either, but I would hope that you are with somebody, or you chose somebody that wouldn't do that. That's just my thing. So I just kind of gave him some tips and tricks to, just listen. When she's going through it and she's been, just listen. Find out, say things to her like, what can I do to help you get through these tough times, the menopause? What do you need from me? Instead of looking at her, she doesn't know. She doesn't know what's going on, and she's trying to figure it out. So if you're helpful in that sense by saying, what can I do? Then she's probably her response would be mine, I don't know. But the fact that you told me that, and I know that I can count on you in them moments, means everything. It helps navigate things better. And let this be a lesson to any guy that is going through this or feel like this. Now, that's one situation. The next situation, I had a session with someone who was constantly complaining about their significant other. So for me, I take a mental note. When you talk to me the first time about it, I'm listening, and I'm listening to everything you're saying, and I'm paying attention. And so I'm jotting down like mental notes things. So if this is trying to figure out if this is, do you just like complaining, or is this person really doing something? So when I'm asking questions, people tend to talk to me. When they're telling me stuff, they're telling me where it makes sense to them. So if you're talking to me, I'm having to question you so I can better understand and know both sides, because I can't fix what I don't know. I can't give you my advice on what you feel like I should, unless I need all the information in order to be successful. Long story short. So you're telling me this person, all your significant other do is whine, complain, whine, this, that, and the other, wants this from you, that from you. So I say, so how did the relationship start off? And they first started dating right before the divorce was final. They had just met and started dating, I think probably a month or two before the divorce, their other person's divorce was final. So I say, okay, y'all trauma bonded. And they were like, what you mean we trauma bonded? When someone is going through a divorce, they tend to talk about in a relationship. I would hope that you wouldn't do that, but I've been in this situation before, so I can only speak from my experience. They tend to talk to you about it. And if you're a good listener and you're kind of like siding with them or just quiet and letting them vent, that's a form of bonding with you. Especially if you're not saying anything negative or anything like that. They're bonding with you over that, whether you know it or not. So I say, so at the beginning in order for them to get a divorce, it had to be things that they didn't like. So if it was things that they didn't like or didn't put up with, infidelity, cheating, whatever it was, they're conveying that over there to you. They're basically telling you everything they want you to do. Like they may say something like, oh, she don't run my bag, she didn't cook, she didn't do this, she didn't do that. But what you're computing in your mind is, oh, I need to do that and for me to like them. No, that is tailored to that person, not to you. Don't take those things and run and say, oh, if I do this, it's gonna pay. No, because it's still gonna find something that person is still gonna find something that's gonna be a problem, because what you're doing is taking on what they didn't do. And if you can't keep that up, if that's not in you and you can't keep it up, it's gonna be a problem down the line. I say, at the beginning of a relationship, when someone is going through a divorce, or someone is dealing with trauma from a past relationship or a toxic relationship or whatever, make sure that person had time to smell the roses 6 months to a year by themselves. Because if you jump into a relationship right then and there, in most cases, not all, because I'm never gonna say all, it's a compare and contrast to where you're getting the backlash from the other relationship. Sometimes it could be a good transition, but in most cases, you're getting backlash from the last relationship. So for me, have I done it in the past? Yes. That's why I'm able to talk to you. I'm never going to say that I'm an expert on anything. I'm only speaking from experience. I have been in a relationship where I heard they don't do this, they don't do that, and then I took on those roles, and then I couldn't keep it up. I was like, oh, hell no. No, I can't. I'm not doing anything that I can't keep up. Now, when I date and I'm in a relationship, the things I do is who I am. Me cooking, fixing something to eat, cooking now versus cooking then is totally different. I want to make sure you eat. I want to make sure that we're good. To me, that's how I show love. That's just me. And I don't just do it for a relationship. I do it for my friends as well. That's just how I show love. But I'm trying to make sure I'm saying, y'all know when this camera come on, child, you be all over the place. I want to say, I don't really want to say expectations, because I've been preaching this since the beginning of my YouTube career. You shouldn't have expectations on anyone, not your kids, not your husband. Not the only person you're supposed to have expectations of is him, because if you have expectations of anyone, they're going to let you down, either knowingly or not knowingly, because people can't pass a test they didn't study for. So if you have all these thoughts in your mind, say, oh, they should know to call, or oh, he ain't going nowhere, and this, that, and the other, because he's supposed to do that. No, baby, no. I say that all the time. Ain't nobody supposed to do nothing. You ain't supposed to have expectations for nothing, because when you take the expectations out, the appreciation comes in. And that's what makes lasting, loving relationships. Think about it. If you expect me to cook every day, when I don't cook, you're upset. But if you don't expect me to cook every day, and you come home, there's a meal, you appreciate that it's something to eat that I didn't cook for you. You could appreciate that. And that's what we should be focused on. Let's start taking the expectations out of these relationships. Let's not, if you're not doing it, like I said, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. You ain't got to put it down in the comments on why it don't apply. Congratulations, you're in the best relationship ever. But for those who are not seeking, the moral of the story is, beware of cuffing season. Try not to have expectations of your significant other, children, or anything. Try to learn to appreciate the things that you are getting from the other. And the last thing I would say is, love that person for who they are and not who you want them to be. We're so quick to do that. And when I say we, y'all, I'm talking about people that I counsel, people that I'm there for. I'm not talking about, you guys. These are just me, things that I encountered and heard and gave and feedback on. Yes, accepting for a person for where they are. If they're not where you need them to be, then you have to make a decision. There's no use of calling everybody in your phone. Such and such ain't doing this and ain't doing that. If they've been doing this, if it's been 3 times the instance and you're still getting it, that's a part of their character. And that's who they are. You got to then figure out, can I deal with this? Can I deal with this? If you can't, go ahead and set them free. Don't be selfish and try to hold on, because you only hurting yourself. Because if you need something from this person and this person is unable to provide it, and you're still sticking around, whose fault is it at this point? You know what I'm saying? So look at your situation right now. Find out if you're doing good. Kudos for you. I'm so happy for you. If you are in your relationship and you're having these issues, like him or her not listening, you're not feeling heard, you're feeling like you have to revert to your work wife or your work husband. If you feel like you have to do that and you can't talk to the person that you're in, you don't understand, you're not giving them a fair chance. And you have to ask yourself why you're not giving them a fair chance, because you should be able to talk, whoever you're in a relationship with, you should be able to talk to them about anything. And if you can't talk to them about anything, then you have to ask yourself why. Is it because you don't want to hear the pushback? Because sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. You can hold their hand and tell them that you need something from them, or you need, if they could change, if you need something from them, you could just hold their hand and kind of rub their hand, and they can receive it better. But if you're in there barking orders, you know what, you don't be doing X, Y, Z. Yeah, ain't nobody listening to that. Or is it just me? Because I ain't listening to it. Because y'all already know my mantra. If your voice go over 5, I can't hear you. You're going to have to lower your voice for me to hear you. Yeah. That's my little chit-chat relationship. Cuffing season. Expectations. Little rant. Comment below if you have experienced any of the things that I talked about. If you made it to this part of the video, you are the real MVP. You know I love you and appreciate you. And guys, y'all know, as a disclaimer, I'm never talking at you. I'm talking to you. So I'm saying all this to say, don't feel attacked by anything else I say if it's something that you can relate to. I'm saying it all out of love. So with that being said, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Leave the hug emoji, and I will see you guys in the next one. She gets down just like it. She's not